Hi everyone, this is Claudine Helmuth and I'm excited to show you today how to put together my retro camper cupcake box kit. So this is the kit, this is the pink kit, and it also comes sold separately with 3 other colors. So we've got blue with red polka dots, totally adorable. We've got yellow plaid with blue stripe awning, so cute. And we've also got green stripe with orange check awning. So there's definitely something for everybody. My personal favorite is the pink. I think it's just so fabulous and cute. Reminds me of my childhood days playing with Barbie and her camper. And then the best part is you can open it up, and inside, of course, you could fit candies, favors, gifts, treats, but I've made it hold 2 standard size cupcakes with a cupcake tray, or you can also use the 3 mini cupcake tray to fit inside. Now these are actually really easy to put together, but I've got a couple little tips I'm going to share with you right now. So I'm going to be showing you how to put together the pink one, but again, no matter which camper color you purchase, they all go together the same way, so it will look similar enough. And this is what it looks like when you download and print out the kit. So you've got 2 pages for the camper body. We've also got the awnings, and then you have a couple of pages of the cupcake trays. This one here is the standard size cupcake tray, but it also comes with the mini cupcake tray. So now to get started, we're going to want to cut around all of the perimeter of the templates, including the awning, and I like to scallop a little bit there. I'm going to show you a quick tip in just 1 second about cutting this little area out, so you want to make sure not to miss that. But first I'm going to go ahead and cut around the entire perimeter of all of the pieces. Here's a little quick tip about cutting out these tabs. You actually do not have to cut them all out. What I do is I cut in an arch around them and then just cut down into the center, into the middle there, and you'll see in a minute that will still allow them to fold. So that's just a quick time shortener tip for you, but you can go ahead and cut them out completely, but it just goes so much faster if you just cut in along that little area there. And I've also got my cupcake tray all cut out, and you will want to make sure to cut out these circles using a craft knife. Just be very careful because the craft knife can be really sharp. And then we're going to set this aside and we're going to come back to assembling the. So now that all my pieces are cut out, we need to score along the dotted lines. So there are dotted lines here, here. You'll see them on your template. They're really easy to find. And the reason we need to score the paper is I'm working on a cardstock weight paper, which I recommend you do too, especially if you want it to hold cupcakes and treats. And this is about 61 pound, 11 mil. So it's a nice weight. This is Staples photo matte paper. And if we don't score the lines, it won't crease nicely. It can make dents and rips along where we want to fold it. So for this weight of paper, we need to score. And to do that, I like to work on a legal pad. It makes just the right amount of cushion to create a score line. Then I just have my ruler, and you line it up with the dotted line. You want to make sure you're right nicely along there. Then I have a pen, and if you've seen my other videos, this is my favorite pen. It has no ink left in it, so it makes a really nice score line. Of course, if you've got a bone folder or other method of scoring, you can use that. And all I do is I draw down on the line using my ruler as a guide, and then you can see there I've got a nice score line. So then when I go to fold this, it's going to fold cleanly. So you want to go ahead and do all of the dotted lines, and on these little lines here that go in a half circle, you can just take your pen and draw carefully along them. Now that I have everything scored and folded, I like to just refold again to double check, make sure I didn't miss any dotted lines that needed scoring, and to make sure they have a nice crease. And a little tip on these ones here that fold in a semicircle, you can also take your fingernail and just kind of bend right in there, so that way it will fold in a nice clean semicircle. And then we are ready to assemble. These are the little awning pieces that I've scored and folded, and we will set those aside for later. Okay, so now it's ready to add some tape or adhesive. And what I like to use for my adhesive is a Scotch tape gun. You don't have to use this. You can use just regular plain old double-sided tape or one of the smaller tape guns that you can get at the craft store. Now, I've got a little tip I'm going to share with you so that we are not going to be putting tape on these little tabs. We are actually going to put tape on the back side of the front of the camper. So you just want to flip it over to the back, and then you take your tape and you're just going to run it down either side. And then as close to the edge as you can get it from approximately here down. And then I'm going to apply tape to all of the lettered tabs. We've got A over here on this side, and we've got K and F on this side. Those are all the other tabs that need tape. And now that everything has tape where it should be, it's ready to start assembling. So what I'm going to do is, to start, we're going to take tab F and we are going to secure it to the roof of the camper. So what you want to do here is line up the roof. You want to get these dotted lines lined up with those dotted lines and this straight edge lined up with the dotted lines of tab F. You'll see when you've got it right in front of you, that will make sense. But you want to get it really nice and close, because this is going to make a difference in how nicely the box opens and closes and fits together. So just take your time placing it, and there we go. So you can see already now it's like one big box. And then we're going to take tab K and we are going to secure it to this side of the camper. So I'm just going to refold down tab K to make sure it's folded nice and cleanly, and then I'm going to line up this side of the camper, and when I've got it in position, just press down. There we go. So it's already coming together really quickly, and you can fold close the back of the camper. This will square everything up like that. And then we're just going to take this side of the camper. We're going to start with tabs B, C, D, E. Now remember, we applied adhesive on the back side of here. You could have applied it to these tabs. I just find this easier. So we're going to just take tab B and fold it down and make sure that it's all lining up nicely to the edges. And then move on to tab C. And then tab D. And at this point, I just reach inside and make sure those tabs are getting nice and secure. So now I'm going to switch over and do G, H, and I. I don't go all the way down, but you'll find your own method that works best for you. I just find that this works really good for me. So I'm just making sure G, H, and I are nicely folded down. And then I'm taking this side and just pressing into the adhesive. And then at this point, I'm going to open up the bottom of the box and I'm going to reach my hand inside and I'm going to fold tab A over and grab it from the inside So this way I can press it in to secure it. So you can see that is nice and flush. And then we just take this bottom piece and just press it right into the adhesive. And then you want to reach inside and make sure that these tabs are all nice and secure. And there is our little camper all together. Now you could just leave it like this and you don't even have to put the awnings on, but I think it looks really cute with the awnings. So here's how the awnings go on. So simple. I've already scored and folded them. You'll see that there's 3 fold lines, and then it's got a little message on the back that says to fold the dotted lines and then glue this tab above the side window. So I'm just going to add some tape. You could use glue stick. And then I'm going to take the awning and place it on top. There we go. So now there it is with the little awning attached. And then last, we just need to assemble the cupcake tray. So remember, we cut this out earlier. We cut out the circles and also scored the lines. So now we just need to fold them to make sure we've got clean folds. I already went ahead and added a little double-sided tape to all of the lettered tabs. And then this goes together super simple. You just stick the tab to the opposite side and it makes a little box. There we go. And then we'll just open up our little camper. Get the tray all ready and we can place our cupcakes inside. And then just slide them in and you can fold it closed. And if you'd like, you could add a clear circle sticker or something like that to hold the back door closed. So there is the sweet little retro camper all finished with 2 delicious cupcakes inside. Don't forget, there's also the mini cupcake tray for 3 mini cupcakes. You can fill it with gifts, candies, favors, treats. We've also got 3 other color combinations available. So no matter who you are giving it to, they are sure to love it.